Sam was an ordinary guy with an extraordinary heart, both figuratively and literally. He had a big crush on the girl of his dreams, Lily. She possessed a captivating smile, a kind heart, and a brilliant mind. Sam found himself completely mesmerized by her presence, but he struggled with the courage to ask her out. Unfortunately, Sam had been battling a heart illness for several years. His condition had caused him to miss out on many opportunities and experiences in life. Fear of rejection caused him to hesitate approaching Lily. He was aware that any intense emotion, such as excitement or anxiety, could trigger a heart attack. As Sam's feelings for Lily grew stronger, he often found himself lost in daydreams, imagining the conversations and adventures they could have together. However, his hesitations held him back, and he silently watched as Lily continued to live her life, unaware of his affection. On a sunny afternoon, Sam was seated on a park bench when he caught sight of Lily passing by with her friends. She graciously paused to greet him, and in that moment, her captivating smile and melodious voice rendered him catatonic. The alluring aroma of her exquisitely scented perfume further entranced him, creating a mesmerizing effect. The fragrance Lily wore left him feeling as if he were floating on air. It is worth noting that the same fragrance could have been worn by another girl, yet its impact on Sam would not have been as profound. Sam reflected on their encounter later that day, indulging in the creation of numerous scenarios depicting their shared enjoyment of life together. However, it took several minutes for him to return to reality, realizing that these scenarios existed solely within the realm of his imagination. Sam then realized that life was too short to let fear control him. He mustered up every ounce of courage within him and decided it was time to take a leap of faith. With trembling hands, he dialed Lily's number and invited her for a cup of coffee at their favorite local cafe. As the day of the coffee date arrived, Sam's heart raced with excitement and nervous anticipation. He chose a nice outfit and made sure to wear his lucky tie. Sam's friends cheered him on, knowing the importance of this moment for him. As he approached the cafe, his heart began to pound heavily in his chest. A mixture of nerves and excitement coursed through him. He took a deep breath, pushed open the door, and spotted Lily sitting at a table near the window, her radiant smile illuminating the room. Sam's eyes locked with Lily's, and for a moment, time stood still. The realization that he had finally found the courage to ask her out overwhelmed him. A surge of joy and exhilaration coursed through his body, but sadly, his fragile heart could not handle the intensity. As he approached Lily's table, Sam stumbled, clutching his chest. Lily's expression shifted from excitement to fear. Gasping for breath, Sam managed to whisper, "Lily, I've always wanted to be with you." With those final words, his body succumbed to the heart attack, and he collapsed into Lily's arms. In an instant, chaos erupted in the cafe. People rushed to Sam's aid, calling for an ambulance while Lily held his hand, her eyes welling up with tears. The girl of his dreams, the one he had yearned for, now faced the possibility of losing him forever. As the ambulance arrived, Sam was quickly transported to the hospital. Lily, unable to bear the thought of losing him, stayed by his side, praying for his recovery. Sam's older brother, Michael, struggled to come to terms with what had happened. Consumed by anger and grief, he searched for someone to blame, and his eyes fell upon Lily. Michael believed that her presence and their coffee date had triggered Sam's heart attack. Unable to comprehend the depth of Sam's interest in Lily, Michael confronted her in the hospital waiting area. He accused her of being responsible for his brother's condition, casting blame upon her with unfounded accusations. Lily, startled and hurt by the unexpected accusation, remained calm and composed. She understood the pain and confusion that Michael was experiencing. Knowing that it was tough on him, she tried to explain that it was Sam's own decision to take the risk and ask her out, that she did not manipulate him. Despite Lily's attempts to reason with him, Michael's anger only intensified. He refused to accept any explanation other than his own misguided belief. Michael told Lily that she is not welcome for visitation. Sam's mother, named Jules, overheard the confrontation and investigated. She asked Michael why he forbids Lily. His explanation did not impress his mother. She pulled Lily to the side and chatted much with her. "My child, did you know that my son was interested in you?" "No," Lily answered. She proceeded to ask another, "Did you have a chance to reply to him?" The answer was the same. Jules asked the hardest question yet. "What will be your answer when he wakes up?" She hesitated to respond. After a long pause, she stammered. I was not thinking about that. Instead, I am just hoping that he gets well. Now that he told me, I understand why he always behaved awkwardly when I'm around. Now that he told me how he feels, I realize I feel the same way. Sam's mother gave a big smile. Furthermore, she gave permission for Lily to keep visiting, but only when she is around. She feared that Sam might get too excited if he woke up and Lily was on his bedside. Lily visited every day without fail. Miraculously, Sam's strong willpower and the dedication of the medical staff helped him pull through. When Sam woke up from his coma, it was at 1:45 a.m. in the morning. He was by himself. He sensed Lily's perfume in the blankets. It must have rubbed off when she was leaning on the bed. When the nurses came to check him, they found him trying to talk, and he kept repeating the same word. In his weakened state, he kept grunting Lily's name. After the nurses removed his oxygen mask, he only said one thing to them: I want to see Lily. Early in the morning, Jules arrived to be greeted with great news by the doctor. She jumped in joy, praising God. The doctor asked Jules who Lily was. Why do you ask? She wondered. The doctor continued to say, because that's who Sam asked to see this morning. She was so happy and excited but worried. As Jules explained the story to the doctor, he cautioned against it. Nevertheless, he advised that he will be there to monitor him when she arrives in the room if Sam insists. Later that day in the afternoon, when he woke up, he found Lily sitting beside him, her eyes filled with relief and love. Overwhelmed with gratitude and emotions, Sam held Lily's hand and whispered, I'm sorry for scaring you, Lily, but I had to take the chance. Life is too precious not to. Lily smiled through tears and gently replied, Sam, you've shown me the power of love and bravery. I care about you deeply, and I want to be by your side, no matter what challenges we may face. Sam heard about the confrontation between Lily and Michael. He could not bear the thought of seeing conflict between people he cared about most in the world. Summoning his strength, he called Michael to his side. As Michael entered the room, he was greeted by a pale and weakened Sam. Sam's eyes were filled with a mix of love, sadness, and determination. He began to speak, his voice filled with sincerity. Michael, I understand your pain, and I know you're searching for someone to hold responsible for what happened, but blaming Lily is not fair. She had nothing to do with it. It was my own choice, my own excitement, which triggered the heart attack. You know, Lily has been by my side, supporting us through it all. I need you to understand that, Michael. I'm sorry, Sam, I was blinded by my grief and couldn't see clearly. I never meant to hurt Lily or come between you two. Please forgive me, Michael whispered, his voice filled with remorse. Sam, holding his brother tightly, forgave him wholeheartedly. He understood that grief and fear could lead people astray, but love and understanding had the power to bring them back together. In the days that followed, Michael spent time with Lily, getting to know her better and witnessing the genuine love she had for Sam. He saw how she stood by Sam's side, not out of guilt or obligation, but out of pure affection and devotion. Eventually, Michael's bitterness turned into acceptance, and he apologized to Lily, acknowledging his wrongful accusations. Sam's heart condition continued to be a challenge, but with his family and Lily's unwavering support, they faced it together.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.